Alright, we are still on this ES350 Lexus engine malfunction. So we are still trying to rectify the faults. This is the second day, day 2 of our journey to try to get the engine, the working system of the engine good. Like yesterday, I told you about the problem, how the engine was, the RPM was, the idling was very rough, it was going up and down. So I tried to change the mass airflow, which I did. It didn't work. It was still the same thing. So I'm on the journey now to trying to check the timing now to see if something is wrong with the timing. So that's what I'm about to do now. As you can see, this is how we check the timing. You remove the tire, remove the wheel, tire, so you can have enough space to turn the engine around, which I'm about to do now. I'll check this side. I'll check the bank 2 first. I'll check the bank 2. I'll check for the marks in the bank 2. Then when I'm done checking this one, I will still have to open the inner one, which is the bank 1, to also check just the same way I did to this bank 1 bank 2. So in doing this now, because we will not be able to lose the, remember this is bank 1, remember this is bank 1 and this is bank 2. So bank 1, you have the number 1 spark plug situated. You have number 1 spark plug situated in the bank 1 top cylinder. So we are supposed to use that number 1 spark plug to check for the timing, for the piston timing, the down timing, that's the crankshaft timing, which we are unable to because of lack of space here. So what do we do now? We have to use the third one here, the middle one at the bank 2. This middle one and the bank 1 and the number 1 plug, they move together in the same order. So we can also use one to check. So that's what we're about to do now. We want to check the timing state, how the timing is, if the timing is okay. So we'll do that. Whatever outcome we get, I will also let you know. Alright. Like I said, we're going to turn the engine to see if the engine is on timing. So, but what I'm seeing here is that there's a little error here. The engine is not rightly the timing is not quite okay. From what I'm seeing here, the timing is not quite okay. Now the piston is up. Now remember, apart from this piston, another sure way you can also use to set this down timing, the crankshaft timing, is by using there's a key in this pulley. I don't know if the camera can see it from here. Okay, I think it's clear. Look at, I'm using my long screwdriver to point it out. There's a key here that indicates the down timing. There's this 0, this dot, then there's this 10 mark, but most time I use this 0. I think that 0 is the most accurate one. So this is one other way you can use to check the down timing while the engine is in the engine bay. Okay, so you can use this one to check the timing, and you can also use this number. This, remember I said the middle one, not this one, the middle one in the bank 2. So what I saw here is that, what I notice here now is that this point here is supposed to tally with this. Remember, I told you the other time while I was dealing on the other video about how to align the cam. Told you about this arrow. This dot supposed to tally with this arrow. Are you seeing it? If you observe the position, it's not the same. Let me trace it for you. Look at, it's supposed to go like this, it's supposed to come like this, and it's supposed to end here, but now it's here. So it's a little bit, it's a little bit the other side. So what we have to do now, just for us to be sure, I told you that when the cams are situated, or rather when they are still with the top cylinder, it's difficult to rotate, it's difficult to turn. So now, but we are just going to do that now. We are going to turn to ensure that we find these chain marks, these timing chain marks. We find them position on the right timing pin. So that's what we are going to do now. Timing marks rather. So that's what we are going to do now. So just sit back and watch. Okay. Now we have finally done that. We've turned the engine round until this yellow marks on the chain comes up, until it tallies with the mark on the cam. These two mark, remember, it's for the bank 2. Then this is a yellow mark. Then that's the other mark there. See, they are rightly opposite each other. Then for the other one, the same thing. You seen it? That's the arrow sign. The arrow sign there. You see the arrow sign, just exactly where the yellow mark is. You see now, so it's supposed to be like that. But what I notice is that the down is not the same. The down is not the same. It's different. Look at what I notice here. Now this is the mark on the pulley, engine pulley. This is where the mark is on the engine pulley, and this is the 0 point where it's supposed to be, and the mark is here, and the 0 point is here. You see what I'm describing now? I don't know if I can view through this other side. No, it's not. Okay, it's clear here. It's clearer here. Alright. Okay. This is the mark. This is the mark here. Okay. This is the mark here. You see it now? It's clear. Alright. This is 0 point, and a lot of times this mark is supposed to be here. It's supposed to be in this 0 point here. So that already tells me something, that something is wrong with this timing. So now let me position this mark now. Let me position it where it's supposed to be and see how it is up there. Okay. Just a little bit. Almost there. Oh, it's too much. Back a little. Too much. Okay, let me do like this. This one will be better. Okay, all right, got it now. Okay, this is it. See now, just the way it's supposed to be. So now let's go up there and see what has happened there. What do you think? Is it supposed to be like this? Is it okay like this, or something should be done? Because now it's just almost the point on the chain is almost leaving the timing mark here. So what should we do? Because when I scan the engine, the engine was showing me timing overrated. I don't know. I think that's what it's talking about. I think something's wrong with the timing. That's why the engine light is on. Check engine light is on. It's just codes are reading timing overrated and some other things there. So what should we do now? Okay. You turn the engine back for me. Check something again. Wait up. Let's turn them back. Small. Just small. Check something here. It's going down already. Something is wrong. It's going down already. It's going down already. It's not okay. Wait. This one has already gone down. I don't know if you saw it. This one has already gone down, and now the marks are right in place, are right where they are supposed to be. Look at. That tells me something. Something is wrong. Look at. Just the way they are supposed to be. Are you seeing it now? Are you seeing it? Just the way it's supposed to be. Look at. Are you seeing it? So that tells me that something is wrong. Something is wrong. We'll be down underneath now. You see that? It's also different here. Look at the mark here. Give me the screwdriver. Something is wrong. Look at the mark here. You see it? Look at the mark here. Look at the mark here. I think I need to on the flashlight. Okay. Look at the mark here. Look at the mark here. Okay. Now it's supposed to be here. Even here. But I prefer using here. This is 0. This is 10. This is 0. This is 10. So I prefer using here or use here, but I use here. This is what I normally use. The 0 point. So something is wrong. This engine is coming down. So we have to reassemble the engine. We have to, realign the timing like we normally do. This job was done by someone else. I don't know who the person is. So it was brought to me by a friend, a very good friend, one of our own, good customer here. So he brought a car for me to check, which I have been doing since yesterday. So this is where we have landed. we're going to remove the engine. Why I will remove the engine? I remove the engine because of, like I told you in my last video, I said you get to have enough space to do whatever you are doing here. And that major reason why I remove the engine, why I have to bring down the engine, is that I like a neat job. I like to do my job neatly. You understand? I like my job to be very neat. So the only way I can do that is to ensure the engine comes down, so I can have all the space that I need to do whatever I'm about to do, or do whatever I want to do in the engine. Thank you very much. As we proceed, I also carry you along to know where we will finally get to in this 2GROFE ES350 car. So thank you very much.